Shin, do you wanna know what bugs the shit out of me? When people start demanding certain content from a YouTuber, and not waiting for the YouTuber to put a poll up for what content they'd like to see. It's like, bro, why are you dictating to someone what to do?
Countdown in progress.
Shit. Might want to move away from that. Oh, I completely forgot we were next to that for a minute then.
I like my plasma cutter.
You like your what?
My plasma
the
cutter.
plasma cutter. Yeah, that's kind of fun. It's not as good as the Warglaive with the plasma mod, but it's still quite fun.
I want to try and get some more blades for it, not just a standard blade.
I know there's a cryo blade for it, but I don't really know what other ones there are. Sometimes there's a live scorched up on this one. There it is. Right. Dude. Faster fire rate on a Gat Plaza is just overkill. Man, that is just overkill. Like, did you see how quickly that one died? Like, this is literally overkill right now. I don't know if you guys have your voices on shared or not. But that's obviously up to you. But one of the things that I've been noticing a lot recently, especially from Enclave wannabes, and I do say wannabes because they no doubt have mutations despite the fact that they're, you know, quote unquote pure. You know, they're running around saying the Brotherhood of Steel doesn't help people. Have you not played Fallout 3?
Oh, I found Graham!
You found Graham?
Yeah, the few meter trail.
Oh yeah!
One day.
Let's see what Graham has if he got
Then we move off somewhere else.
He's completely glitched.
Quiet. Calm. Count our caps. Eat meat and get you some greens forever. One day. Okay, trade.
Oh, you're in the trade, well that explains it.
That for this.
You know, it's funny though when you stop and you realize that the people who are in air quotes pure are the ones mutated to hell, running around screaming the Brotherhood doesn't help people. Clearly they haven't played Fallout 3. Clearly, you know, they don't realize that by the Brotherhood fighting the super mutants and the raiders and other stuff that we're protecting and helping the people of the wasteland. I find that quite funny. What plans has he got for you?
You know, he's got a brick building set.
Yeah, cause I couldn't get in because you were looking at the thing. I think I know all of his plans in here.
Get quiet on the road. Thinking back far, so far.
I know like all of them but two, and the two that I don't know are not really, they're not really what I need to know.
Should have traded instead.
I can hear gunshots.
Oh, it's Canadian Outlaw.
This for
yeah.
that for this.
Let's go get the lights back on in this area, shall we?
This for that for this.
I'm not gonna lie, but public servers like this, where you're liable to get people trying to start drama with you just because you're a small group of people going around minding your own business, that bugs me, because it's like, have you nothing better to do? Have you no friends? Are you Billy No Mates who has to go around bugging other people, ruining their good time because you've got no one to hang around with and have fun with? I think this place is actually already repaired. Surprise, surprise. Does anybody own this? No, it's claimable. Okay, that's interesting. I wasn't expecting somebody to have repaired it. I'm guessing they repaired it and then blue screened. Come get some, you freak. Enclave made abomination. Shane, you'd have better, mate, I'm not gonna lie, you'd have better luck using your build than a melee weapon. Damn freaks are everywhere. You can probably see one that I can't. Mine! Shit! Bloody landmines. You really gotta look out for those. Around Poseidon. Not gonna lie. Yes. I don't know if he's trying to signal us or what. So the next power plant is going to be Mononga. And that's a good bit away. Hello. Hello.
Victoria Mulder.
How you doing, Canadian? It's been a while.
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm over here trying to do my Ad Victorium emote, but then I realized I can't because I no longer have access to my DLC.
Oh, no. I know what's happened. It's, it'll still be there in the Atom shop. It's, done that thing where it turns your emotes off.
Oh, okay. I'm waiting for the item shop to load up. It's taking forever.
Have you seen the cryo beds are apparently showing now?
I have not, no.
Yeah, I found it on the beds earlier to verify it, but I can't find the plan for nothing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't been on the game in a while, and I haven't really had a chance to take a look at any of the new stuff they added, so...
Yeah, you did go off for a while saying that you had a lot of life stuff to deal with.
Because he owns part of it. All I need is a hard drive. The hard drive I own. It's worth more than the fucking console is now.
Believe that.
Watch your language. Watch your language, Regan. Switch is there. Can you reach it?
Kids these days, am I right?
Tell me about it. We'll give it a shot.
I'm not gonna lie. Some of the stuff they've added is just atrocious. Like the scoreboard. The scoreboard this time is horrible.
Oh my. Yeah, I took a look at that when I hopped on the game earlier. That scoreboard is fucking atrocious.
Oh yeah. Right now I'm just streaming as we're going around patrolling.
Oh?
Yeah.
Sounds fun.
I mean, a lot of what I've been seeing and in comment sections and a lot of the Enclave shit posts is things like the Brotherhood doesn't help people and stuff, and I'm just sat here going, have you never played Fallout 3?
Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, in Fallout 3, they're literally helping everyone in DC. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, man. The Brotherhood does help, but they don't go out of their way to protect every single settlement because realistically, that's not a viable option.
So realistically, the Brotherhood is much like the Army IRL. They only protect them what they need to protect, and if there's something doesn't need, if something does not need their help, they don't bother with it.
Yeah.
It's much like the Army IRL. So let's say, for example, you have Army IRL, you have FOBs, all that shit. FOBs, if they're under attack, you bring forces nearby back to defend it. You got outposts, you got forward operating bases, like I said. You got forward operation camps, FOCs, which are larger which are small FOBs.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, this is what I've tried to explain to Enclave people and other groups, is that the Brotherhood of Steel are what's left of the US military. The Army, the National Guard,
that's
you know.
why, if you look at the BoS, and like, you don't look at them as like, if you look at the Brotherhood of Steel, and you see them as like, you don't see them as, like, you look at them in a certain light, they're much like the Army, more like the Army than the Enclave fucking is. The Enclave is more like
well, the Enclave,
and
the Enclave are nothing more than insane, genocidal, murdering nutcases.
And the Enclave, as you know, the government, the Enclave, bunch of corrupt
scumbags. The Enclave and the government are two different things. If you've been in the White Spring bunker, you'll know that the Enclave murdered anyone of Congress who isn't one of them.
Oh.
That is, the last I checked, that is the definition of a coup. The Enclave, you know, if you know the US Constitution, the Enclave has even violated the Constitution on the abolition of slavery, as they enslave people who have committed no crime other than living. They claim that anybody who is not Enclave is a mutant, Sounds an awful lot like World War II Germany, where they were claiming if you are not German, you must be, you know, Jewish. That shit was fucked up one time. We don't need it again.
Have you noticed how the Enclave's armor is like their formal attire is like very nice
their
looking?
officer uniform looks like the
it reminds you of
Canadian. You can stop
SS
talking
like
over me now, dude.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. The like you're saying, the Enclave officer uniforms, they look like the Death Head uniforms. Yeah. They really do. If you take a strong look at it. If you look at it side by side with the uniforms, they are very, very similar. It's like I've been saying, you know, the Enclave and Nazis, the only difference is, instead of a SWAT sticker, they've replaced it with the E. They've got an E where the SWAT sticker would be. That's the only difference. They've just changed the symbol to a letter. Doesn't change shit. The policies are very Nazi-like. The rebranding of humans to something that they claim is less than human is again another Nazi-style policy. You know, it's disgusting. Forced labour, involuntary servitude, violation of the Constitution, I believe. It's the 13th Amendment. I can't remember off the top of my head. Hello, Ulysses. But yeah, the Enclave are unconstitutional and basically they're Nazi-like, if not outright Nazis. I personally say they've got more in common with Nazis than they do with the democratic system. But you know, that's me going off of you know, factual sources of previous games like Fallout 2 and Fallout 3, and even what they've done in 76. Now some might say 76 is not canon. Okay, that's your decision, but 76 is not cut content. And so unless Bethesda says 76 is not canon, it is to be considered canon, as much as you hate it or you love it. It's the same with New Vegas. Like, New Vegas is not made by Black Isle. It's not an original Fallout. It's made by some of the original devs, but, you know, people who say Bethesda's Fallout isn't Fallout, they need to consider that Obsidian are not the original maker either. So Obsidian's Fallout isn't Fallout. Fallout, like any other game franchise, will go through changes, it'll go through retcons, and it'll have things that some of the fans will not like, but that's how it is. That's how it goes. But yeah, the Enclave are disgusting, and you know, that whole thing of, oh, the Brotherhood of Raiders, that's fucking hilarious. Where'd you come up with that one? The 10-cent store? Like, their best way of proving that is that optional quest in Fallout 4, where it is up to the player whether or not they take the crops, or they pay for them, or they use charisma to convince them to donate the crops. That's entirely player choice. Now, from what I know of the Brotherhood from Fallout 2, and Fallout 3, the Brotherhood of Steel largely pays for their supplies. So the fact that in Fallout 4 Bethesda chose to give you a moral choice, that's not on the Brotherhood. That's on you as the player. Don't blame the faction for your decisions. The Enclave as a whole make Nazi-like decisions and have Nazi-like uniforms and Nazi-like policies. So people saying they're Nazis, that's not them taking the piss or having a laugh or, you know, joking. That's them comparing the Enclave to Germany's history and going, yeah, this and this is extremely similar. there's a very high chance that they're one in the same. It's a comparison. You know, that's somebody's opinion.
I have some dangerous technology in this bag. I like to give it to the Brotherhood. I trust them more than I trust myself.
Before you injure somebody.
Blow myself up.
Oh yeah, all that. I mean, the last thing we need is you trying to use those in a dodgy silo and they go, boom.
27 nuclear key cards. Are you kidding me?
No, I have them now.
I've been BOS for a long time. I have a lot of stuff I have collected for over my career.
Oh
I just forgot to give those.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you know, you've decided you want a break. You've got to focus on life. You know, it is what it is.
I got a job now.
Yeah. Nightmare was telling me about that. Congrats on that, by the way.
Thanks. I work in an elderly home, but it's fine. Gets decent pay. Pays good.
Well, as long as you're enjoying it and getting paid decent, there's no complaints.
No complaints at all.
I mean, dude, at the end of the day, it's like I've always said, you know, you've got to prioritize what you've got to prioritize, be it schooling, college, or a job. You know, it's one of those things. The group understands that not everyone's going to have the time for Fallout 76. Not everyone's going to, you know, you go to work, you come home from work. A lot of the times you're going to be like, oh, I'm exhausted. I'm going to need to lie down or have a nap or whatever for a while. You know, because I had that when I was working.
I'm also vaccinated.
Seb passes on the following. Tell Canadian I said I'm glad for him.
Yeah, I just saw that too. I'm watching the live stream. It's a good live stream.
Thanks, Seb.
I don't know if he heard that. He probably did because it's in area chat, but yeah. So we're out and about. Currently, you know, helping where we can, doing what we can.
I know I'm no longer Brotherhood, but I'd be honored if you'd have me tag along for a little bit.
Hey, dude, if it helps you out when you need to refamiliarize yourself, go for it.
Alright.
I'm not against it, dude. I'm not against it. I mean, to be fair, with the new stuff they've implemented the Pip-Boy colors. If you're wondering how to do that, it's under Settings, Display.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's in the game. XP when your team kills something is in the
name.
Too late.
There we go.
I did it in another stream as well, Ulysses. So it's too late on that. Sorry. But yeah. They've added it so that now we can help low levels just by having them in the team, and we don't need them to, you know, waste ammo on firing. We can do all the firing for them. So that's going to be really, really good for them, because it means they can sit back, get XP, save bullets, save stims, and they're just getting the XP. That'll level them up so they can get their build sorted. They can shoot if they want, but they don't have to worry about landing hits. Where before, they had to, you know, worry about landing hits and stuff. Now they don't need to, which is really, really nice. There's a guy nearby, actually. There's 2 people up at Campfire Tales. We might want to go give them a hand. That event's not the easiest.
I turned my Pip-Boy display Brotherhood blue. It's now blue. It's in Brotherhood blue.
I'll see you over at the Campfire Tales event.
Roger that.
I'm gonna jump over and give these people a hand because I know how awkward that event is.
Brand, does Cody still want me to come for a smoke, or is he done his smoke? Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go have a smoke with my brother,
dude,
right?
you do what you're gonna do. I just gotta wait for everything loading in. I hate mosquitoes in this game.
Help our little scout by taking down the shadows.
This machine is clearly malfunctioning.
I face my fears and
Smack
burst
it.
out from under the covers, not stopping until I've made it outside. There, I see the warm glow of a campfire. My fellow scouts are talking by the fire. I go to them.
Why did the leaves get in here?
I try to warn them. It's not safe to be out this late. There's something out there. I know, because it took my brother. He stayed out past dark one day and went missing. But my friends, they don't listen. I sit with them to keep watch. We laugh, drink, and share secrets with each other all into the night.
Damn mosquitoes. This is like the, this is literally like the, oh god, the new event.
As the night
You know the one I'm
dwindles,
on
so
about,
does
the
fire.
new Mothman Equinox.
The scouts pay no mind to the encroaching darkness. I try again to warn them that the dark is dangerous, but no one listens. So I go into the forest alone in search of firewood.
Somebody's still emoting. That part's done and they're still going. Man, I hate mosquitoes.
Level 76.
I'm not gonna lie, these mosquitoes are fucking annoying.
I call them bodies.
At the end of the day, we're out and about. We're jumping in to help out a bit here and there.
I keep my eyes on the ground, find enough wood to rekindle the fire. There's no light to find my way back to camp. I don't know if I wandered too far, or if the campfire has gone out, drinking all the scouts in the darkness.
Oofta! I'm so sorry to interrupt the tale, but we have an emergency. Or at least my scout leader emergency protocol says we do. My protocol is pulling up a missing Kemper flag. Now, I'm almost certain I counted everyone correctly, but we should be thorough.
When the robots,
If we
when
can't
the
find
robots
their
are
shadow,
bloody
let's look
still
for traces they may have left behind.
flagging
and remember
things
the
on
buddy
old
system.
programming. Oof. It's like you have counted everybody, but guess what? There's somebody missing, even though everybody's, you know, accounted for. That's just going to show that the machine is broken as hell.
Gather in, campers. I'm gonna play
I'm
with
not gonna
Solid
lie, I
Danger
actually
Song.
forgot this event triggers during the day, which is kind of weird.
It was easy to slip away when the fire went out. Easier than I thought. Right about now, the rest of the scouts will be scared out of their minds. Thinking I thought
Yeah, Ulysses. Yes, I have seen
Well,
the movie of Jurassic
maybe I will.
Park. I've seen all of them. Good
Something's
films.
out there.
Although the new ones are kind of like, what the
Telling the
fuck?
story seems like the only way to prove it to them.
Still good, but
Your
they're
own
like, what the
story?
fuck moments.
That's me. I wrote it, uploaded it, penny myself. No one believed me about the monster, so I had to do something. Something got my brother Ronnie. Something got my camp counselor. And now... What is that? Mia? No. No, it can't be!
Oh, there's an ant on you.
Oh no, there's an ant there. Where's the Wendigo? I heard it.
What?
There it is. There it's gone. This scoreboard is garbage. This scoreboard is literally garbage. I don't know what Bethesda was thinking with it. The scoreboard
I'm back.
is trash.
I'll be leaving to go to my brother's house. I'll be bringing my external hard drive with me. I'm gonna transfer Fallout onto the external hard drive. I'll be playing it at his house.
Fair enough.
I'll be on the PS5 because he doesn't have a PS4 anymore, so I'll be using his PS5.
I don't know if the drive will be compatible, but okay.
Yeah, it is. So external hard drives are compatible because my brother has his PS4 games on external hard drive. That's where all mine
fair
are.
enough.
My external hard drive. So I just unplug it from my console, plug it into his console, and I have all my games.
Fair enough.
So I'll be gone, but I'll be back. And I'll be back on Fallout for sure.
I don't know if I'll still be on when you get back, but you know.
Oh yeah, it's true. I'll still do it just in case you're still on. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer the game over now. That way I have it on there.
Fair enough.
Because I'm leaving here in a couple minutes to go to his house. Sorry I couldn't hang out longer. I plan on being back really quick.
Dude, it's fine. You're all good.
I missed hanging out with you, Horrigan. Like, I don't know what it is, just, I really miss hanging out with you guys. My current friends, like, they're great now, but I've just been stuck on one game. I haven't really been going through different games. I've been stuck on ESO for I don't know how long.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, if you've been paying attention to my channel, I've been on PC. I've been
I know,
on here.
you've been doing the PC roleplay with GTA. The GTA roleplay stuff.
Yeah, that stuff is way good.
Nice.
Yes.
But I'll talk to you guys in a little bit, alright?
That's if I'm still on. If not, I'll see you later.
Yeah, take care.
Likewise. Shit, I'm gonna return to the party. Let's have a look, see. I don't see any other events. I don't see other events on the map that need our immediate attention. Not everything's loaded in again. Love that.
Yeah, that's quite a bit of radiation from the ultrasite. They converted the power plants to run on ultrasite around Appalachia.
Well, that's smart.
Well, I mean, it's clearly a nuclear fuel source, but obviously you've got it growing out of the scorched, so it's like, where did it really come from? Because the virus came about because of the enclave, but
Yeah, we do know
ultrasite was
that.
found pre-war. So the question is, how are the scorched growing it out of their body? It's possible that it was involved in the virus that made the scorched beasts somehow. But again, I don't really know. I just know the Enclave made it because of the logs in the White Spring bunker. Tired. You gotta love when the Scorched literally run into your bullets. I have a minigun. And I love this thing. Because it is ridiculous. It's up there. Can't get a clear shot on it from here. Well, ow, he's gone. On top now by the cooling stacks. Ooh. I think I took its head off from here.
Always together.
There's a cultist somewhere. Look out, because one of the cultists is here somewhere. I just saw the outline.
The Mothman and Phoenixes are. Yeah.
The Equinox. Yeah, I saw.
Yeah.
One of the cultists of the red-eyed Mothman is around somewhere, I think. We'll head over and
Wise and holy Mothman,
oh,
watch over us in our time of trials.
somebody's definitely here. He shouldn't be. I don't know if he's down here or up there. There he is. Right. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not against people having a religion that worships a giant mutant slash, you know, supernatural moth entity creature thing. But if you're gonna try and murder people who don't share your religion, you're an asshat. We should get ready to head over to that Equinox thing in a sec.
Yeah.
Somehow I killed it so dead, it despawned.
Pulse
When you overkill an enemy and it despawns. Oof.
Dude.
Good source of chems. Very good source of chems. Not much else though.
I'm just gonna temporarily take this. I don't care if somebody takes it off me. I just want to switch out my gear.
Fusion core.
There's a plant there, I don't know if you know it.
Oh, I do.
Let's go assist with that crazy equinox thing. Cause that really is nuts. Quite a few people over there, so this should be interesting. Okay. This has been a rather interesting stream, to be fair. And patrol. Because, you know, you get to see another side of someone if you just pay attention how they normally are.
The flames of our pyres ignite the moth dust. It offers enlightenment, however brief it may be. Breathe, children! Breathe! Let it show you the truth. But prepare yourselves, for the heretic Jinn ones will be enraged by this vision. The reality of our wise one will send them into a frenzy. You must protect our sacred lights, the pyres, from those wretched fiends. Without the fire's glow, our guest may refuse our invitation. The dim ones approach the church. Slay them, children. Offer no quarter. The heretics bring foul brutes with them. Let not your eyes deceive you. All you see before you must die. No matter its shape, man or beast, these twisted shadows all serve the will of the false ones.
You've got to love this little religious civil war they've got going on. Like I said, this event is great. Well, that.
The foul dim ones are headed toward the waterside pyre, children. You must protect it. These unwavering fools attack from all sides. Leave no pyre unguarded. Leave no heretic left standing.
taking out a jet.
Hey, look at this. Bye. Look out for the moth. They're a pass. Like, those things really are a pass. Eggs. The red-eyed Mothmen really do not like these members of the Mothman cult slash religion slash whatever the fuck it is. Haha, turn invisible now.
Do you feel it? The wise one draws near. He awaits our signal. Quickly, children, return to me upon the museum's rooftop. We must invite him to us to show
I don't
him
understand how he
our
can
love
communicate
and our gratitude.
without like loudspeakers or something like this. Unless it's some kind of like supernatural means.
Show emotion.
You hear us, wise one? Come unto us. That expansion you feel in your mind. Wise Mothman, you have accepted our invitation. We are but meager insects before your intellect.
Fell off the roof.
Come, children. Allow
Whoopsie,
the
I fell
wise
off the
one
roof.
to gaze upon you. Bask. Bask in his
I'm not gonna lie,
infinite wisdom.
I understand that they're like the Mothman cult is like a religion or something, but they sound insane.
I don't think it is a religion.
Well, it is a form of religion because they're worshipping, you know, they're worshipping something.
They're worshipping a moth.
Again, you know, it's not every day you get a giant moth with glowing eyes, so give them some credit. You know.
I mean,
I'll give him like 5% credit. The 95% of the credit goes to something else because they're all a bunch of weirdos.
Well, that's your opinion, but again, you know, it's one of those things. You know, you can't really, like they do sound insane when they're preaching, but at the same time, they're using some supernatural, trippy stuff to communicate during this event. So, you know.
All I hear is, "Oh, holy Mothman, please enlighten my path."
Bro, the only enlightenment I've gotten from it is technology. But a bump.
Yes.
I was doing this event when I first started realizing I was getting ultrasight ammo from the updated loot. Granted, it's not a lot on a kill,
Why are there
but
so
it's
many
there.
people at Point Pleasant?
No power armor. There's a Radaway there.
Why are we all at Point Pleasant?
There's another one there. It was the Equinox event.
Oh.
I actually got the cultist backpack. Backpack. Back. So I learned that. Still can't find the cryo med plants for nothing. Much to my frustration. Ha ha. Sucker. Mothman Prophet is dead with red goggles over his eyes and everything. Trying to be as close to his red-eyed god as possible. He's just dead. Sucker.
Take until the event goes back up. Like, is it like
Half an hour,
30
every
minutes?
half an hour.
Yeah.
I think. Could be every hour. I know there's,
No,
there's a public event.
It's not every hour.
I know there's a public event every half an hour because I checked the patch notes.
Gosh, damn, how much blades do they need?
Bro, I'm not really concerned by that. I mean, the fact that they've got this Raider type decor says a lot. I mean, I know that the Wise Mothman's coat recently took over the town from the other ones, but they could have at least cleaned up the Raider-like decor. Like, come on. You could have tidied that up. Well, Ulysses, when I was looking at the patch notes, it said every 30 minutes.
I feel like this event is only like overpowered for the treasury notes because you're getting 7 per event.
Well, that's probably why there's so many people doing it. I mean, this kind of stream that I've done again today is but a glimpse for many people into my group of Brotherhood, into my chapter, you know. And again, I've played a lot of Fallout games. I've looked into a lot of the lore of Fallout. I've seen a lot of the gameplay. So when you get those people who hate on a group just for the sake of hating on it and blindly refuse to accept the established facts of the group, it's just sad. Because it goes to show you let in your personal beliefs cloud your judgment. You let in your emotions cloud your mind and not allowing logic and facts to go through. Did you just check on the internet, or did you check on Bethesda's patch now, Ulysses? So I'm gonna drop off this Scotch whiskey in here, so that I'm not lugging that around longer than I need to be. I kind of have been for the past few days, just lugging that around. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my Brotherhood group and other Brotherhood groups that are player made are different to each other, but similar in some ways. But I try to keep to the canon and the law of the Brotherhood, where other groups take a more, shall we say, liberal approach. Where they're more, they're less conservative about sticking to what's established.
And identified. Will not be harmed.
I'm more of stick with what you know than improvising. It works out quite well for me.
Gosh damn, Elder. That's all the gold.
This building is covered in the damn thing.
Enclave flying over my base. I'm gonna take them down.
Yeah, the strategic air command. That's. I don't think that actually is to do with the Enclave.
Really?
It's possible, but the fact that Modus says that he couldn't access the DEFCON and the promotion system without certain things says otherwise. I mean, if I was the US military, I'd lock out the insane genocidal crazies as well. But you know, that's just me. Yeah.
Wait, why is there a BoS soldier uniform in here? Clan.
Where are you?
By my camp.
If there's a flag there, pick it up.
Yeah, I know, I did. It was in.
Yeah, the Brotherhood uniform flag,
Search protocol.
the soldier suit and the officer suit, they have a random spawn point.
I don't see the point of having the knight one if you have the soldier one.
Well, there's the thing. In Fallout 4, there was a green one, a black one, and an orange one. But for some reason in 76, there's 2 orange ones.
Kill.
I know where the officer plank is for.
I have so many different things that belong to the Brotherhood. It's
Yes.
it's nuts. You can literally say I'm a bit more than a fan. I'm a bit of a fanatic. But I mean, I've recently been having a debate with this guy who's an Enclave supporter who justifies the Enclave's genocide, their mass murder, and dehumanization of human beings. So it just proves my point, you know, and it proves the point of a lot of others who side with me when we say the Enclave are Nazis. You know, the fact that they're willing to commit genocide to remove mutations in the world and get a non-mutant future, just because to show that they're insane and they're dumb as hell and very, very Nazi-like. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, we've got all this advanced technology. We've got autodocs, symptomatics, power armor, fusion technology, plasma weapons, laser weapons. We have gene editing because we made the FEV as a nation in, you know, the United States. So if you factor that in, the fact that they can genetically make a virus that can turn someone from human to super mutant, what's to say you can't, you know, turn people who have mutations into non-mutated people through gene editing? But no, you have to kill everybody because, you know, it's the Fourth Reich with the Enclave. That's all they know how to do. They follow unconscionable orders of an unconstitutional, genocidal organization. And, you know, a lot of them are insane because they've grown up believing the lies of that organization.
How the hell do you get the neon lights?
Scanning.
Neon letters, you mean?
Yeah, letters.
Yeah, those were a pain to get. I actually had a trader friend back in the day. I don't think he does trades anymore. But he went out of his way to find them for me, and I paid him a large amount of caps for it.
I just wanna put like.
Where's my minigun?
What is soldier?
The fact that Vault-Tec has military-grade hardware just goes to show how connected they were to the military and the government.
I fought the lawn.
Stop singing on my stream.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know you screaming.
So joins the party singing on my stream. This man.
I didn't know, so okay.
Yeah, I heard you the first time. I'm just saying and having a little chuckle at it.
I'm gonna do that what they did in like where they have like the barricades.
Ulysses. When I was walking around with a Gatlas Legacy or a Gatlas laser, Gatling laser, then I was more akin to the A10 Warthog. But yeah, walking AC-130 with the minigun is pretty accurate, especially in a T-51 or a T-65.
Hostile target. I can.
I'm not gonna lie, this Gatlas, it's not bad. Not the best, it's not the greatest, but it's not bad. The minute the enemy drops below half health, it just melts. It's just, it's there 1 second, it's gone the next. I'm gonna wrap up this patrol of this building, and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream, because it's nearly 11:30. Executioners. Yep. Executioners faster fire rate. Bear in mind, I am using it for PvE, not PvP. There's a lot of groups, speaking of PvP, there's a lot of groups that want PvP, so they go around causing drama or attempting to get an angry reaction and stir the pot, as it were.
Yeah.
Quiet down.
Loud.
Quiet down! Fucking hell! Speaking over me. Jesus fuck. I wasn't gonna name names, because that gives them attention. That gives them what they want.
Sorry.
You never name a group like that, because that's what they want. They want the attention.
Please stand.
The fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, they're doing it all because they want PvP. Because without it, they're gonna be bored. They're gonna lose members and they're gonna leave the game. So it just goes to show, you know, that all they really play the game for is PvP and nothing else. Now, speaking of what you've mentioned, I don't know if your voice is unshared or not, but speaking of the, hey Rex, speaking of the group that you just mentioned,
warning. Hostile.
they've even admitted to me that they're doing what they're doing, or some of them are at the very least, because of lack of content. But as I said to them, if they weren't driving people off the game who put more money into the game, then they would have more content. That's not Jason. Rex, that's not Jason. That's Seb.
Wait, Seb?
Seb the Ulysses.
I haven't heard from Seb in a long time.
Seb the Ulysses. Yeah. Hey, look at my bonk. Spun it into a wall. Bonk.
I'm going to look over here now.
Whee!
Where the hell are you? Oh, my dear.
Ulysses says that might change shit. Yeah, I haven't seen Seb on in a while because of something that's going on in his life right now. I'm not at liberty to disclose other people's business. I'm not gonna lie as well, me having a shout over people is kind of stupid. So when I'm getting spoken over, I kind of have to.
Sorry, Elder.
Kind of instinct to do that. But yeah. So in terms of groups, there are groups that just want drama because they want to get a fight. They want PvP. It's all they want. They don't have the creativity to do anything else. They just want to make people angry. They want to make people upset, or just frustrate people because they've got nothing better to do. You know, couldn't really say what I was trying to say for a second then. They've got nothing better to do. They can't think of anything to do. They've not got the creativity to do what a group like mine does, which is quiet down, which is more in the line of RP. They don't have that creativity. Yeah, it's even in GTA, but here's the difference, right? You're gonna laugh at this. So yesterday, load rocks up to my base, right? They said to two people, I'll name these two people. They said to a guy called Austin Warpop, for those who know who that is in the Fallout community, and another, the Undertaker. They said to these people, if I gave them PvP the day before, they'd leave me alone. So I did, and they won, and I left, and I goes in a server the next day. They come over to my camp, they start trying to get me to fight, they start talking and toxic crap. One of them starts being racist, playing white supremacist music, down the mic, saying the N-word a lot. I was disgusted. That's disgusting. I was absolutely disgusted with it. He denies it. Which, you know, he has plausible deniability. He can claim what he wants to claim. I didn't catch it on film, because at the time I just couldn't be bothered streaming that group. But the funniest thing is, they hadn't paid attention to the patch notes. So they go to my camp. Bear in mind, my camp is one of the underground types. So they can't rocket base it anymore because I put it on the map. Underground. So they're there. They're there going around, having a look, finding a way in and all this. So they go away. They come back. Well, their leader goes away, to be more specific. He comes back. And he's there whizzing explosive baits. Tries to blow his way in. And I goes in the area chat and I goes, that's not going to work. They've patched that. And he doesn't listen to me. Sets it off. Does no damage. So I just went, congratulations, idiot. I just told you that wasn't going to work because it got patched. But, you know, you're a know-it-all. Not to mention the fact that you've lied to these people and you're trying to make out they're liars. But at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. Like, their leader got really angry because when I was loaning a legacy off a friend of mine, he decided he was going to try and PvP me. And I found him. So he's just really salty about that. I have people who were there who were witness. They found it hilarious. I found it hilarious. I find it funny that this group of people are just so angry and toxic and salty against me and my group, and just plain being toxic to the community overall, that they go around blowing up camps. The funniest part is, he's there, he starts recording, starts running his mouth. So I turns and says to him, you're nothing but a liar. And he goes, I never lie. And I went,
That's a lie right there. So you've just lied right there. And he went quiet. He went quiet for like, I swear, with like 5 to 10 minutes. He went silent. You could hear a pin drop. And the minute he was silent, I went, oh, silence. It's a miracle. I found that quite funny. Ulysses, you know what I'm on about when I mention mod. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say the rest of the person's username because they're just too toxic. You can't make a comeback when you prove yourself a liar. What's pathetic, dude, is him and his group, because you got them on video. I don't know if you still have the video, Rex, but you got them on video, where they were ganging up when I was trying to 1v1. They kept jumping in the way and stuff. So you know, these type of groups exist, and they are pathetic. Yeah, freedom of speech right there. Yeah, I agree with that statement. The world really does, really does have too many idiots that really should go back to getting an education. They should relearn everything because clearly they need it. And the pathetic people are those who go out of their way to harass someone they dislike on a video game because of something they've said. At the end of the day, what's in the past cannot be erased. You can't change what's been said in the past. Shin, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wrong username. Rex, do me a favour. Remove that guy's comments. Because I've got a feeling he might start drama in a second. But at the end of the day, you know, you've got to be pathetic to go out of your way and get all your group to go out of their way for one person. Like, come on, man, this ain't GTA, where they can go in a wall breach, or, you know, they can get a Rhino tank or a jet, and then it's warranted, you know, or they spam explosives. This is Fallout. You've got a legacy. You've got, no doubt, meta power armor, or meta combat armor, or whatever you're rocking, you know. You're more than capable of one-on-one-ing someone. Especially with all the stacks, all the buffs, and other stuff that you can do, like spamming quantums. Personally, I don't spam quantums. I personally find it distasteful and poor sportsmanship. That is me. Not everyone is like me in that regard. Which is why 9 out of 10 I will not PvP someone. It's not because I know I'll lose, it's because I know I'm against a spammer who hasn't got the common courtesy to be a good sport and agree to some basic rules for a fair and enjoyable PvP. That's why a lot of other people who PvP don't do it anymore. I know a few guys who've got out of PvP. That is true, Ulysses. I'm not gonna lie. There's another valid point. There's too many smartphones. Too many smartphones. This is the problem with today's society overall. Is people are too reliant on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. That shit's not relevant to you in real life. That shit's not gonna magically, you know, make you fucking you know, like attractive and shit. Yeah, you've got all your little fancy filters and you can post all the lies you want. But at the end of the day, all it takes is one person who's credible or catches you slip up on a video to ruin you and your image on social media. Social media is a very, very nasty place. I don't talk about TikTok, and I'll say why I don't talk about TikTok. Let me say this here, right? I don't talk about TikTok because the company that runs it is giving your information to the Chinese Communist Party. So I stay away from that. I don't want the Chinese Communist Party having my data. I do not consent to that. So no, I'm staying well away from that. Go on, Ulysses, because I'm going to be wrapping this up in a moment now.
Seb is bad. Wee.
Oh,
Hey, Seb.
But yeah. So in regards to groups like what when Red Wolf talked over me was on about. In regards to those groups, the only thing that you can do is ignore them. I mean, the funniest part is, and I will say this, Mod and his gaggle of clowns, they're funny because they think they're annoying people, but the truth is they're not. Like I said to his face, the only thing they've got from me is pity. I pity them. I pity their lack of creativity. I pity their lack of ingenuity. I pity the fact that they can only get fun out of a game by griefing and harassing people. That's quite pathetic. So, if Mud stumbles across this, bless your heart, you pathetic, sad thing. Because truly, dude, you need mental help or you need to find something better to do with your time. Shin, what are you doing, you weird spoon? Is your voice on, Shin?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. But, anyways. All I can say is groups such as those, the only thing you can do is despawn your camp or do what I've done to stick it underground, because they can't blow it up if it's underground because they've patched the explosive bait exploit. That doesn't work anymore. So what's the worst they're gonna do? Pick lock your locks or whoop-de-doo. Then they get a bounty. Oof. You know, at the end of the day, you can replace a lock. It's cheaper to replace a lock than it is to replace a camp. But the sad thing is, the specific group that Mud runs, they don't care who you are. You could be a level 1 who's built his first camp and barely knows what he's doing, and they'll level it. They'll blow your whole house up. You know, and they're liars. They are liars who try to make out as others are liars. So, here is the funniest part. They demand tribute to not do that, to not grief you, to not blow up your base. But how can you trust that they won't when they're a pack of liars? It belongs to no one. 76 is a community game that belongs to the developers, and they want it to belong to the community as well as them, so technically it really does belong to no one. It's just sad and really pathetic that groups like that exist. Like, I understand you're going for a raider angle. It's kind of obvious. But there's no need to blow up people's camps. Just to do that. I mean, the fact that you're liars and don't keep your word is just proof that people shouldn't give you anything anyway, because you're still going to blow them up. Oh, dude, I've been called. Yeah, I've had defamation. I've had defamation from Empire of Legends. It's defamation of character and slander. That guy really needs to get mental help, because he's clearly got something wrong with him. That or like with Mud, he's just attention seeking, trying to stir drama because he's not got creativity to do anything else. At the end of the day, you know, if you don't have the creativity to do something creative with your gaming time on this game, oh hello Red, then you know, maybe you shouldn't be playing this game. Maybe you should go play Call of Duty. Maybe you should go play Grand Theft Auto. Maybe you should go play Red Dead Redemption. Go do something else. Why waste your time on a game that you're not having fun with? Why go out of your way to ruin other people's fun or grind because you're bored? Why not be the smart, intelligent person that you can be and go play something else? True. And that disproves another point that's been made about groups like this, is they've got no skill. Nuclear winter was really something. Yeah, Rex, you're not wrong that it is that, dude. You're not wrong at all. I feel bad for people that have to go out of their way to do that. At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. If me fake being mad or me raising my voice and yelling makes you laugh, that's good. That means I've done what I want to do. Happy. I've given your sad, pitiful existence some light in that awful darkness. I've done that. I've given you that happiness. You know? I can go to bed at night knowing I've made somebody laugh.
Defenses leave much to be desired.
Okay.
Are you?
Dude, we've got
supplies stolen.
We've got a member of the LGBT in the comments now, making an inappropriate question. I'm going to respond to that with this. Keep your dumb personal life questions out of my comments. I am not gay. I have never been gay. And I have nothing against gay people. But I am not like that. I will never be like that. And that is how I am. If you don't like that, guess what? Too bad, princess. The world doesn't revolve around you.
Is it too much?
Yeah, fuck off.
That you keep things
I said it a bit more polite than that, but okay.
Around here.
Well, I'm your mate.
I mean, the fact that I'm getting harassed on my YouTube channel just goes to show how much of attention whores these people are.
Floating in space forever.
It just goes to show that they can't get any satisfaction any other way. Yeah, those glitch photos are kind of annoying now. They were funny a while ago, but they're not now.
If he saw the state of your camp.
Look, at the end of the day, right? Your sexual preference is for you and your partner alone. It doesn't involve me. Don't ask me stupid questions. You know, even if you're straight, don't come on my stream asking me stupid questions. Because I'm just going to respond the same way. No. Go away. The world does not revolve around you. The world does not revolve around me. The world is an orb that revolves around the sun. It's spherical, not flat.
I wonder if they can make power armor in my size.
Oof! At the end of the day,
Last one, Steve.
at the end of the day, the fact that they've got to do this, they've got to harass me in game and harass me on my YouTube channel just goes to show they're attention seeking. They've got no friends, I'm guessing. If that's the case, I feel really bad for you. Having no friends must really suck. Must suck like
I
a
just
vacuum.
can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space.
That must be really, really crappy, having no friends, having nobody you can have a laugh with, having nobody you can get attention from, like no significant other, or, you know, stuff like that. That must really, really be shitty. You know what I mean? That must suck. Okay, no, you're not going there. Not on my stream. No.
Yeah, you're gonna get them banned off
Don't,
YouTube.
because it's
so don't.
homophobic. Don't. Life lesson. Don't be cracking gay jokes. It's homophobic. Don't. Especially on a YouTube stream where you make yourself look like a dick. Like,
And
don't.
also, I'm bisexual.
Yeah, you are, yeah, you are bisexual. Yeah, you've said that many times. So technically he could, but even then I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, at the end of the day, right, here's the thing. People like load. I'm not gonna say the rest of that username. People like Lord, people like Mod, people like Lopez. They're just that attention-seeking, sad little things that crave your attention, that crave an angry response. One of them apparently doesn't know what "I am not gay" means. Okay, we've got an inappropriate username. And once again, that is not my username. You may want to get up to date on that one, Mr. Inappropriate Username. I'm not gonna lie, I'm amazed he's on YouTube with a username like that. I am not gonna lie, that is a disgusting username.
What is it?
Considering YouTube is a platform that has minors on it, that is fucking disgusting. I mean, I may be using strong language, but my channel is set so that it doesn't exactly, you know, come up for kids. It's set to not for kids. But the fact of the matter is, people are this disgusting. I'm not going to say what the username is. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction, but that is utterly disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself.
About civilians setting
that is fucking abhorrent. It's really not, but at the end of the day, attention seekers will be attention seekers. You know, it's one of those things, like, people keep calling me by my old username. That's not my username anymore. My username is on screen. Get it right. Come on, it's not rocket science. This is also why I don't stream on PlayStation anymore, and why I don't usually stream at certain hours anymore. Because I get stupid people in the comment section. So to those who genuinely have genuine comments, this is why the comments will get turned off. Stupid, inappropriate people who want to harass, try to harass, or just plain attention seek in the comments. That's why you'll lose comment sections. That's why I won't show comments. This stream will be ending shortly.
Will never have hopes of joining the Brotherhood with muscles like that.
Yeah, I knew what it was a reference to, but they missed the A off the Anakin.
Anakin, stop panicking.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever.
God.
Just why?
Red, you want to come to the base?
It's not what you're talking about.
So at the end of the day, right, at the end of the day again, as they made my point when they started commenting inappropriate shit in my comment section. So as I pointed out, there are these people who are ruining everything for everybody else, and I feel bad for them because clearly they haven't got a life and they haven't got friends or loved ones to spend their time with. They've got to go around doing this, and you know, they're ruining a good stream where I want to interact with my viewers because they want to attention seek, and that's a real shame.
I am not mad. I am just...
What am I ranting about?
I wouldn't say I'm ranting. I'm more speaking my mind. I mean, I suppose you can call it that. So, for those wondering, what am I blabbering about? What am I going on about? I'm going on about people who attention seek by harassing people just because they can't get attention any other way. You know that like it's like that one person in your college or your high school or you know your workplace who's just obnoxious and constantly trying to talk to you even though you don't want to talk to them.
Make sure to
it's like that.
Purified water so you do not.
Do I look like Paladin Cross's babysitter? I don't know where he is. He's none of my business.
I just can't shake these nightmares.
I'm not gonna lie, right? At the end of the day, here, right? I've had a decent, just over hour stream here, showing that my group is still around. We do still help here and there, but overall, this is why I can't stream on PlayStation anymore, because I get these attention seekers. And these really pathetic people who haven't got the creativity to, you know, do something creative in their gameplay, who harass either in my YouTube comments or just plain harass me in game. So, you know, that's where the lack of content comes from, is I'm not able to upload the way I'd like to because of stupid comments. And it's a shame, it really is. Because people should not be losing out on, say, live stream Q&As, live stream podcasts. But this is why I usually have the comments turned off in my streams, because of these immature, sad little attention seekers who just will not stop being the way they are. And, you know, fair do, you know, you're getting a kick out of it, fair do. But at the end of the day, the fact that you're having...
I
The
think
fact that you're having to harass
just
me
stepped
in my own comments and stuff is really,
disgusting.
really sad. Yeah, there's another point. Is just by me talking, I can annoy people. It's my accent or my tone of pitch or whatever that does that. I know somebody else who has the same problem, where he'll be talking and people will just get pissed off at the guy.
Can't shake these nightmares.
It's just
Floating in space forever.
It's just stupid.
Just
people
why?
get pissed off over the dumbest shit. It's really dumb. It's really, really dumb. But,
Is it too much to ask that you keep things neat and orderly around here?
yeah. It's a shame because I have been getting a lot of requests for 76 content. But whenever I stream it, I'm getting this in the comments where some people are attempting to harass. And I mean, at the end of the day, I have got them on video on past streams at the very least, where they've been harassing. You know, and it is because they don't like the fact that I'm talking. It is because, at least I'm interpreting it as, it's because they're angry because I've said something. They're not going, hey, you know, I find what you've just said offensive. They're assuming that you're going to automatically know they're offended by that. Common sense, people. We're human, not mind-reading telepath. We're not super mutants. We're not the master from Fallout 1, you know?
I am
No, I don't play Rainbow
but
Six
I
Siege.
do not think this stim pack
To answer your
will
prior
do
Yeah, he
question,
will
Rex
be-
is correct. I don't use PlayStation 5 either.
I just can't shake these nightmares.
Fallout recently
in
got an
space
update again,
Just
so
why?
there's NPCs clearly added to the game. You got the Brotherhood that got added to the game. Recent one is Mothman Equinox. So they are slowly adding more stuff to the game. Yeah, if you want to see Rainbow Six Siege content, go check out Rex's channel.
This collection is property of the Brotherhood.
Ulysses.
Bruh.
Yeah, Ulysses just comments. That's all he does. He's just like, oh, hi. He's like, hello, I am the flag-bearing courier. How are you?
Hello.
Yeah, I know.
Damn.
That was a suicider.
Damn.
Oh, it was a car.
How did we get in here?
A rat away.
Schizo Elijah, he has made some pretty funny content, not gonna lie. My favourite one is the one where he takes the piss out of the Enclave. Where he goes, they lost, laughing my ass off. I love that. That was absolutely hilarious.
Hello, guys.
Hello there.
Yeah. Whoa! Oh! You sly bastard!
Oh! That explains who it is! Sapphire, how you doing? Oh, Sapphire has a message for you, Red.
What?
He says he was just fucking with you.
It's okay, Tifa.
Oh, okay, I guess I'll stay out here. Jeez. Closing the door?
Right, yeah. So, so here's the thing. I used to play with other warships on this channel. I got bored of that. I used to play Fallout 4, but my game corrupted. Most of my content is going to be LSPDFR related. It's possibly going to move to 5M at some point. But ultimately it is largely going to be RP related content. Unless I can get more zombies content, I might reinstall Call of Duty Black Ops 3 at some point to get more zombies content out, just for the rounds and stuff. Because I can come out with some proper fucking mad funny shit on there. But at the end of the day, I can't get up. Yeah, I'll be joining you in a minute, Rex. At the end of the day, folks, this stream is now coming to an end. I'll see you all in the next stream, unless you're one of the attention seekers, in which case you'll just get blocked from the comments. Speaking over me again much. Everybody like talking over me. Fuck! I love my group, but sometimes I think I need to bop them on the head with a stick. As it said, if you enjoy this content, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more of it, feel free to comment. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification icon if you do enjoy this content, so that you do not miss any future content that I put out. Until next time, I am Viper97 Gaming. We are the Brotherhood of Steel EASC, and we'll see you next time.